I want to start out this video by apologizing to you guys that I hadn't been posting in over 1 month, and that's just a horrible excuse. I was losing motivation, and now we're here. I've been informed that I need to post. It's episode 20, a big milestone, and I want to thank you guys for sticking along with me during this journey through YouTube. And I want to let you guys know that there is a Discord down in the description for you guys to be able to talk, get to know me, get to know each other, and give me some video ideas. We could play together and maybe make a video, and I'd love to do that kind of stuff. And I want to thank you guys for 130 subscribers and maybe more to come. And I want to ask you guys, if the subscribe button is still red, I want to ask you guys if you could please subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later if you're not enjoying the content, but it would mean the world to me. And without further ado, enjoy the video. We have almost the perfect setup going into episode 20. I spent about an hour and a half trading with these villagers so that I could get prepared for this episode. For instance, I chopped logs on camera. We got some extra stuff. We did some trading for golden carrots for our food source, getting supplies for our marketplace, and also on stream practicing MLG water bucket. So you guys can rate me on how I do this MLG water bucket. Let's try this. Can we get it first try? Let's go! We hit it! So I think my record for that is about 15 times in a row, which is pretty good, I mean, for me. So, actually, I need to go grab my logs. We did some chopping of logs on stream. Shout out to anyone who was there. And I must grab this shulker box. We got a lot of enchant levels, too, for trading. I'm really glad that we got our trading hall for that, because it's come so very useful for projects to just get golden carrots for food sources and mending books for replacing armor, because that happens a lot. Oh man, I was trying to like show off, but I couldn't. So in this time in between when I was streaming, I streamed and built this building. This is our farm shop where we'll sell wheat and stuff. And this is our librarian shop. All of these shops are empty, and soon we will do some interior for them. But for right now, these shops are empty. We did about a 2-hour live stream before the chopping of the wood live stream. We did a live stream, and we built this for about 2 hours, and it went really good actually. And we had this, and I'm like, let's continue. It's episode 20. We have to keep going and keep building. So I decided to build this librarian shop, and we have that. So we have a smithing shop, we have a bakery, we have a farming shop, and we have a library shop, and we have this right here. I don't know if you saw this before. This is our little they call them market stalls, and we also built this in the back in a live stream. But then that leaves us to this. We have this amount of wood, which is good enough for probably 4 buildings, but I don't know if we'll be able to get done with 4 buildings in this video, but let's get as much done as we can. And what I was thinking is I was running out of ideas for what I need to build, and I was thinking, for medieval styles, it gets close together, and a lot of the styles look the same. So we could have 2 of some shops, like these smaller shops. We could have 2 of these smithing shops, or 2 of these farming shops, because there's always competition in the real world between selling different items, so we could do that. And I also have a couple of different ideas for what we're going to build. And let's just jump into it now. Let's start with a build idea, and let's jump into it and build it. And what block do I have? What block should we place down for this time lapse? Ah, perfect. A block of emerald. And let's get into this time lapse. An amazing, super fast time lapse. Oh, that was a little bit anticlimactic. We'll punch it for the meaning of our time lapse. Let's do it. In Minecraft, I would really consider myself to be a builder. I wouldn't really consider myself to be a PvP, even though, or a person good at PvP, even though I strive to be good at PvP sometimes when I play PvP minigames. But I think building is one of my strong suits, and I love building. But the thing that I don't like about building is after you build something, you have to clean up. Essentially, you have to clean up the things. And when you get materials, it takes forever when you're recording to just get materials that you don't want out of your inventory and from what you're using and what you're building with into and out of your inventory into storage systems. And let's hit an MLG water bucket for luck. Oh, no, that was embarrassing. Okay, that was a sudden burst of energy and we need to hit it again. Okay, we did it. Okay, we did it. And let's say hi to the cameraman. Hey, cameraman. This is my cameraman in the back. This is the cow that's wandering here. But that was a very successful build. I really like how this looks. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd like to go with a different style and we did go with a different style. I'd like to change the roof a little bit. But overall, this looks really good and oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. I forgot to finish the back. Alright, let's finish the back. The back is finished, we're all tidied up, the grass is growing, and now it's time to hit another MLG water bucket. Let's go. This time, we're gonna do it first try. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my goodness. Why can't I ever do it first try? It's because I don't have these in my right slots. Okay, that's my only excuse. Now we're gonna hit it. Let's go. Now, 2 times the charm. 2 times. Let's go. 3 times. 3 times. For good luck for the 20th episode. Let's go. Let's go. Speaking of organization and tidying up, I actually tidied up my house. I mean, there is an element of getting carried away, but when you get carried away with cleaning, you know, there's something bad. But I cleaned up and organized the inside of my house. There used to be a ton of shulker boxes. We have an ender chest set up for different supplies when recording, whether it's just a lot of wood or backup supplies for when we lose armor. And yeah, I don't know if I showed you this in a past episode, but during me not recording, like about a month ago, I made this. It's like a nice medieval path, and I really like it. It's just super textured and looks great. And I was gonna build it all around wherever I have paths, but it really only fits the church. And I just realized I don't have any more rockets, so it looks like we're gonna have to walk. But our walk isn't that far. We're going back over to the village. And we have more to do. This is the 20th episode. We have to make some ground. So we are going to make another building, and that means another time lapse. So let's just jog on over here. Let's build another building, but this time it's going to be more intricate and not just a little barn. And wow, I am dodging trees and I'm dodging sheep and oh my goodness, I spoke too soon. Yeah, really too soon. Let's just start the time lapse. I hate to leave things on cliffhangers, but I'm going to leave this build until episode 21 because I'm getting pretty exhausted and I've filmed this whole video in one day. And it's gonna look great. This building, I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is yet. You can try to figure it out yourself, but I'm gonna leave the second half of this, or the second story, for episode 21. But I did build this crane, and I used scaffolding from a jungle that we explored, and we found scaffolding, and I think I used a little bit too much of it. So we'll just take that down now. Yeah. I think we used a little bit too much scaffolding, but that's okay. We have plenty of scaffolding to spare, and now we have this nice crane that is here to pick up our wood that we are using for this build over here, and this place looks great. And on that note, what the, did I just explode? Oh my gosh, I got cyan rockets, no! On that note, I'm going to be ending this video, but first I want to shout out some people that have been here from day one or are in my Discord server. So I want to shout out to these people and to the people who are first in my comment section on my last video. Shout out to these people. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day, and make sure, if the subscribe button is still red, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much, and have an amazing day.